Well, with the result of the Conservative leadership race to be announced tomorrow, of course, much of the talk is already looking ahead to what a Liz Truss government will look like. It is assumed, given the massive poll leads we've seen, that Liz Truss will win, will be the next Tory leader, and will indeed be the next Prime Minister. And we've had a few previews about what a Truss government could look like. And as I said, it's going to need to work very hard to win back Brexiteer support. By my calculation, I have talked about this in my newsletter. Do go and subscribe to go and get it in your inbox. But the latest polling shows that Leaver support for the Tories is down from about 3/4 at the last general election down to only around half. But Truss has a chance, if indeed she does win the Conservative leadership race, to gain back Brexiteer support with her choice of cabinet and her agenda. And in terms of the rumoured, and of course none of this is confirmed yet, but what the top team for Truss could look like, well, it sent some Remoaners into a predictable meltdown. Now, we've heard before that Kwasi Kwarteng set to be Chancellor, James Cleverly Foreign Secretary, but really, really interesting that Suella Braverman is still being talked about as the likely new Home Secretary. Now, that is really interesting, of course, because she advocated and based basically her leadership campaign, I was a big supporter of that campaign, around leaving the ECHR as the only realistic solution or starting point to stopping the disgraceful illegal migration crisis we've seen of small boats across from France. And there's been further previews of what the cabinet is shaping up potentially to look like, because the very well connected journalist Tim Shipman, they're also reporting that Kemi Badenoch is being tipped by most to be Education Secretary, or she could be Culture Secretary. That would be very positive. Lord Frost, of course, has been discussed about taking cabinet role, that he was keen to be Foreign Secretary, but it looks like at the moment he won't actually have a government role, which I think would be a bit of a shame. Ian Duncan Smith making clear he wants a department. You've seen Leader of the House as a potential role. We wait to see, of course, what the top team, what the cabinet actually does look like. But let me know in the comments below, if that played out, would that reassure you about the intentions of a Truss government? Would you support those appointments? Do let me know in the comments below, guys. Do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.